All right. So, we took a week off for
Easter.
Easter. Yeah, so that's why there was no video last weekend. I would have liked to make a video on Bristol Dirt, but it's just, Easter family bullshit. It got busy.
Hmm.
But we're back. So do you wanna talk about Bristol super fast? Just do like a paraphrased Bristol recap.
Yeah, we can talk about it real quick. How about that ending?
Part the
Oh yeah,
seas.
that was very tragic for Tyler Reddick. I thought he was gonna seal a deal, but Chase Briscoe
It
had other
was
plans for him.
it was tragic for both of them. Not gonna lie, Chief.
Yeah, yeah, it was tragic for both of them. But Kyle ended up stealing the race. He backed into another win. So
Backed into a win. I will say this though. The way they handled it post race, is how you're usually supposed to handle that kind of stuff.
I mean, I was confused.
You were confused.
I,
Did you think
I
he
was
was also going to go throw down?
I thought there was gonna be fist thrown. I'm like, oh man, here we go. And then you know, dude just walked over. He's like, hey, I'm sorry. He's like, oh no, it's okay.
I thought it was
it's like
funny.
it's like the SpongeBob episode where like Plankton's telling SpongeBob to be evil. He's
Oh
like, tell him
yeah.
to keep it. He's like, you can keep it. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Well, I think it's because they both understood what was happening there, so there wasn't like. I'm pretty sure they were both mad, but I don't think they were going to go down there and start fisticuffs. They went down there, shook each other's hands. I was like, wow, look at this, two mature
This is
adults
not
having a
Bristol.
discussion. No, it's
I'm
Bristol
like, this is
Dirt. It's a different.
see, that's the thing. Dirt makes racing a little bit different.
Ah, it makes it more gentlemanlike.
So last time we raced at Bristol, you had fists almost thrown between Harvick and Elliott. Now
That's right.
dirt causes handshakes, I guess.
Dirt is handshakes. It wasn't a bad race from what I recall though.
No, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I think the rain kind of helped um, fix all the issues that they had before. Because I mean, with all the rain delays, kind of helped give the track a break to get wet and uh, pretty much like race ready again. Because I feel
Yeah.
like the race before they really didn't have that many breaks beside the stage breaks, and then you kind of saw how like there's a whole bunch of like dust clouds covering up the track, and
Yeah.
nobody can see anything. So
That's what was it? Harvick was pissed off about.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he was saying how they shouldn't be racing there. It's a joke, all this other stuff. So I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
it wasn't a bad race. I will say the track prep wasn't amazing, but the racing itself wasn't really bad.
No, it wasn't too bad. I thought it was pretty good. I mean,
Okay.
I think we'll end up going back there next year.
Oh, they've already confirmed it that they're going back in 2023.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I saw something. I think it was like a day or two afterwards that they were saying that they were going to come back in 2023.
Oh, okay. Well,
So it's safe to say the Bristol Dirt Race is probably going to hang around for a few years before they decide to move it.
yeah, and I hope they make some at least some small changes. I know drivers were complaining about the windshield.
Yeah, they'll look at it. They'll figure it out. They got a year of development to kind of see what the best way around that would be.
Yeah, so we'll see. But overall, it was a pretty good race. Um,
Yeah.
exciting.
Kyle Busch backs into his first win of the season after Briscoe and Reddick shake each other's hands going into turn four and give Kyle the win.
They're like, you can have it.
Yeah, and now what we're here for, Talladega. I love Talladega.
Talladega.
Talladega's fun.
It is.
It's very
Um,
fun.
I would say it was a pretty good weekend overall.
It was.
I
I'm
mean,
disappointed because I didn't get to watch the end of the Xfinity race, but I did get to watch the first two stages, and that was some good shit.
yeah, it was pretty good. What was I gonna say? How about Jeffrey Earnhardt? I mean, dude starts his first ride at RCR and gets the second place finish. I mean, it sucks that he didn't get a first place finish, but I mean,
He was close
he was close. Yeah, I mean, he
from
was
right
right
there.
there. I would have been cool to see.
You think he'll get another ride with RCR after that showing?
I think he will. I would say they'll probably do Daytona next.
Okay, you think they're gonna sign him again for Daytona?
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like restricted plates is probably his strong suit.
I
If
mean, his
it's
name
for
is Earnhardt, so.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, I would say maybe like a Daytona ride later this year. He would get
Okay.
another ride. I know they go back to Talladega in the fall again, so maybe another ride there. So we'll see.
So maybe they'll get the next two plate races.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of nice to see too, because like he started out with Joe Gibbs, and that kind of fell over and didn't really go well. So it's kind of nice to see him land with a good team that's actually able to compete.
Yeah, wasn't he the one who cut off the Joe Gibbs contract though? There was something going on there.
Yeah, so I guess what happened was that
Something with
he he
IK9, I
brought a
think.
he brought a sponsorship with IK9, and I guess rumors were saying I think at that time they were gonna sign Bell, or I think Jones, because he wanted a Cup ride the next year. So they put him in the Xfinity series for I think a few races, but once they found out that they were gonna sign somebody else, he backed out of the deal and just says like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do this anymore."
Okay, because I know they had what was it, Team Extreme or whatever? No, what, not Team Extreme. There was some team that fielded the '81 IK9 car for Earnhardt.
Um, wasn't it the '96?
No, the '81 was a that same year that Jeffrey Earnhardt was driving the Xfinity car. He did make, I think, one or two Cup starts in the '81 for what was it? It was like it was
Yeah,
some
I
weird
remember that.
'80s team.
It was at Talladega, but the I don't remember the name. I know the other team he raced for a couple times was Gott Brothers.
Yeah, he did race for the gun. The Gun brothers aren't around anymore, are they? '96, no, they're
No,
gone, huh?
yeah, they I think they stopped after the end of 2021.
Damn, feels bad.
Yeah.
Who was it? It was. I can see the. I'm trying to figure out who he drove for. It was Extreme Concepts Inc. I think it was
Oh, okay.
for the
Yeah,
'81.
sounds familiar.
Yeah, that was right. Team Extreme was a different team. Team Extreme was the team that got their car stolen and shoved into the woods that one year.
Oh,
Remember that?
yeah, I remember that.
That
That was
was the
so
story.
tragic. Imagine going to a NASCAR race and your car gets stolen.
They fucking find it. How many? It was like what? It was like 20 miles away in the woods or something like that. It was something ridiculous. It was some weird ass
Yeah,
story like that.
it was just scrapped for parts. I was like, oh god, that sucks.
These poor bastards just found their race car. Wasn't that also on a Talladega weekend? Or was that?
It was.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh,
That's incredible. All right.
Xfinity race. Yeah.
Uh, I thought the Cup race earlier today, or yesterday, if you're watching this on YouTube or listening, I thought the race today was actually fucking incredible. Like, it wasn't a wreck fest. It was competitive. I think they only trained a race for a handful of laps, and even then, Fox went to commercial when they were doing the train racing, so it wasn't even that bad.
Yeah. I mean, besides that restart wreck, that was kind of that was kind of
What's
treacherous.
that? I understand what Truex is trying to do, but really, dude.
uh, but I'm not gonna lie though, Junior's scream kind of got me out of my seat.
Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen the clip when they came back from commercial as they were starting the pit stops? And I guess Junior didn't realize they were coming back from commercial, so you just hear, "Ooh, the 6 car is gonna speed."
Oh yeah, I did hear
That
that.
clip.
He's like, he's gonna speed. I was like, oh shit.
I love that. I fucking love Junior.
And then he ended up getting caught for speeding.
Yeah, he was right. Junior knows what's up. He's got it.
He's got the big brains.
He does. But yeah, the race today was pretty good. There was a lot of actually really close racing, really competitive racing, and they weren't wrecking each other either. Like, they were able to bounce around on each other and not start a big ass accident, which I thought was really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of dicey moves too. You saw Reddick kind of making some bold moves, pulling in front of people, kind of at the last minute. And then you also kind of saw people making runs on the high lines too. So it wasn't just like a, you know,
Through the
a
middle
train.
too.
Yeah, in the middle too. So you can kind of run it anywhere. So Um, I I also saw that the I guess the hood flaps. Did you see that? Like they were like flapping up in the air.
Oh, dude, they were
I
going
guess
insane.
some drivers were like saying that it was like blocking their view because of how big they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are some big ass flaps, but I guess just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. That's what the spotter's there for. Shh.
Just keep
Just
driving.
keep driving. Yeah, just keep driving.
Um, yeah, and then yeah, that was just a crazy ass finish.
I am blown away that William Byron never wrecked Eric Jones the way they were pushing each other.
Yeah, that and Keselowski and Logano.
Yeah.
Like I felt bad. Like it was like you can see like Keselowski wasn't even on the lead lap, and Logano was just like the victim, and he's just being pushed by this dude.
He's just getting the shit beat out of him in the back of the pack. And it's just
he's, he's like, I want no part of this. Just leave me
leave
alone.
me alone.
Leave me alone.
God, but dude,
Um,
and Kurt save with 3 to go. Who was it that turned him? Wasn't it? Was it Wallace that turned him, or was it Truex? I think it was a red car.
I think that was Chastain.
No, I thought it was a Toyota. Somebody turned.
Maybe it
Kurt.
was Truex.
It was either. I think it was Truex. It might have been Chastain. I know it was a red car. I just thought it was.
I know
Truex.
Chastain pushed him up on the racetrack.
Yeah, because somebody almost dumped Kurt with like 3 to go, and that actually almost getting wrecked actually helped Kurt because he got turned sideways, just drove it to the bottom of the track and drove right by 2 guys. So
Yeah,
almost getting wrecked really helped him actually.
you know. And then Larson, another block, taking out another driver. So
Oh god,
uh,
dude, he fucking
not too great this year.
ended Justin Haley's life in the clash, and then he's gonna go and do that to Kurt. So
He ended 2 drivers actually.
yeah, who was the other one he did it to? It was
It was Elliott.
Elliot. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The Auto Club. Yeah, yeah. I remember now. Elliot, the Auto Club, and then now he just takes out Kurt Busch today, which then started.
Takes 2311 in general.
Well, yeah, he did. Because he took out Kurt, and then Kurt bounced off the wall and took out Wallace, and then that started the crash at the end of the race. So shout out to my boy Kyle Larson, not using his mirrors
Or spotter.
or spotter.
or vice versa.
Yeah, whichever order that happened in.
Yeah. No, but and then that wreck outside of pit road with Bell and Kyle.
That confused me so much.
I thought both of them spun. I was like, oh, this is it. Like caution's gonna come out, but I saw Kyle was still going. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, it's just Bell.
Did they ever show a replay for that?
They did.
They did. Okay,
So
I just missed it.
it was kind of a weird angle. So like, I guess I don't know who it was. I think it was Gregson. So he was coming out of the pits, and I guess Kyle was like right next to Gregson. But I think the angle was kind of weird because Gregson had to turn down more, and then Kyle, I think he felt like he was running out of room, so he tried going down low, and I think that's when he like smacked Bale.
Oh.
That's when he spun out.
Dude, there's another example of not using your mirrors. You're listening to the spotter. Good job, guys.
Yeah, good job.
Ugh. I mean, at least it didn't bring
So-
out. At least he didn't turn him up onto. I feel like if he turned him up onto the track, then there would have been a caution. But I think because he turned him toward the inside wall and no one hit anything, I think that's why they kept it green. Because even Junior was like losing his mind. So
Yeah, because he was expecting a caution, but they kept it green the whole entire way. So, and I think that would have helped out Denny too, because I mean he ran out of gas, so that would have gave him an option to come back to pit road.
oh yeah, huh?
I mean, who knows what would have happened? But
Oh, okay. I'm watching the replay now. I found the clip. He just just ran his ass over. Okay. I'm not even entirely sure what happened. Yeah, he just cut. Yeah, Kyle just cut left and just ran over Bell. I don't. He
Yeah.
might not have known he was there. That's what it looks like to me anyway. It just looks like he didn't know he was there. Yeah.
that's probably what would have happened. But
Then Denny Hamlin's crew not getting the gas tank all the way full.
yeah, apparently,
That was another whoopsie daisy on their part. Denny Hamlin's just having a shit ass year,
I
man.
know. I mean, even though he's got the one win, it's been kind of a crappy year.
The one good race he has. The one good race that he had.
I mean,
He wins.
yeah, it's just been a bad year for him. It's been total. It's been a total nightmare for him.
Well, hopefully that starts to turn around on him. On the other hand,
But
Trackhouse Racing, aside from Daniel Suarez, they're having a good year. Daniel Suarez hasn't even had that bad of a year, so he just keeps getting dealt weird ass hands.
yeah, and then
So,
he just keeps getting wrecked too. So it's kind of out of his control.
yeah.
He has good runs.
Because like Daniel Suarez has been up front a lot too. Like he's led more than a handful of laps this year.
yeah,
already.
and I feel like his win's gonna come soon. Excuse me. But
God, I hope so.
yeah, he's been running really. I wouldn't say consistent, but he's been running really well. It's just kind of.
Well, he's running consistent until he gets taken out.
But I mean, it's just
So,
it's things that are out of his control. So it's like he runs well, but something always happens. Whether it's like mechanical, or something that he gets caught up in somebody else's mess. So
yeah, that seems to be the story of that man's career. But
But
Ross Chastain now.
I would have thought that Eric Jones had the thing won.
Oh, I knew he wasn't gonna win it because just the way Talladega racing is. When he was leading on that last lap and they were all lined up behind him, I was like, "There's no way Eric Jones wins this race. He's just gonna get ganked unless they make the world's dumbest move. There's no way Eric Jones wins that race."
But when they came out of 4, like if he would have stayed low, I mean it's kind of hard to say because like he's trying to block Larson. He's not really worried about Chastain. But if he would have stayed like low and then blocked the run by Chastain, he probably would have won it. But
No, even then, I feel like Larson would have had the run. I feel like at that point in time, he was just kind of fucked because that's usually just how those races go. If you're leading and they're lined up behind you, you better hope that they all crash because if they don't crash, you're not gonna win that race.
yeah,
At least that's how I kind of see how most of those super speedway races go. So it's like unless the only way Eric Jones was gonna win that race is if they had taken the white flag and then crashed in turns 1 and 2 trying to make a move, because once they get down the backstretch and everybody fans out to make those moves, you're just you can't block all of them.
yeah. So it probably would have been like 2 major wrecks.
Yeah, but I'm watching the end clip right now. Yeah, no, there was really nothing. Yeah, no, he would have been fucked either way. Because even if he had stayed low, Larson would have won.
I feel like he got too far ahead, and with the momentum that Chastain was getting, like he probably would have ran him over.
Yeah, no, because I'm looking at the replay now. He would have been screwed either way because he went up to block. If he had stayed low and taken the push from Chastain, the way Larson, Busch, and Truex were coming, it would have been Larson or Busch who won probably.
Yeah.
And even if he hadn't blocked that dramatically either, Chastain would have gone around him too. There's no winning here because even then, if he had stayed low and tried to block that, Chastain would have jumped out as well. And at that point, he has backwards momentum instead of forward momentum, and so he wouldn't have won either way.
Yeah, it would have been a big wreck.
Yeah.
Oh, and one thing I forgot to talk about the Xfinity race.
Oh yeah, huh?
Is
we mentioned it briefly, but we didn't really bring it up.
When what's his name? When Josh Berry won the first stage, they were interviewing him, and I felt so bad because like he was trying to like shout out like one of his sponsors, and they completely cut him off, and they started playing like all the small things.
Wait, did they really? I heard.
Yeah, it was so bad.
I heard them play all the small things. I was in the kitchen at the time, I think, because I was like, "Oh, stage is over. Let me go." I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was getting water or something, and I heard them playing all the small things. I was like, "Oh, that's funny." Didn't realize they could cut off his interview to play all the small things. That's fucking funny. Okay.
He's so funny. He's like, yeah, I like to thank my sponsors, and they're like, all right, we're going to commercial break, and they just start playing the music, and they just fade Josh Berry out. I'm just like, oh my god.
Aw. Aw. That's lame. And then he crashed.
Yeah. Yeah, but I wanted to point that out. That was kind of funny.
Okay, I wasn't in the room for that one. I'm sad I missed that one now.
I'm sure if they I know they put like the full race on YouTube, so I'm sure you can probably find it.
Oh yeah, that usually doesn't get uploaded until like fucking Wednesday though, doesn't it?
I think so. I think
Like,
either Wednesday or Tuesday.
yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday sounds right. I think that's when they upload the races. So yeah, I'll
Yeah.
check it out then. I'll see if I can find it because that's pretty funny. It's unfortunate, but it's funny.
Yeah. That was really funny. I was laughing. It was just like so unexpected too, and just like what the fuck.
Wonderful music choice though for all the small things.
Oh yeah.
That not so wise of a choice to cut off the guy trying to shout out his sponsors.
Right.
NASCAR is built on sponsorship, but then we're gonna
But
cut off the guy trying to give us a shout out.
right. But I would say the Fox booth is actually getting better as far as like pre-race.
That's what I've heard. I think they listened to everybody screaming on Twitter, and they were like, "We got to bring back like the at the track booth thing," and that's apparently what they've
And
been
they
doing.
did.
They did. Proud of them.
They did. I'm like, because they first brought it back for the Bristol Dirt, and I was kind of surprised. It was just kind of like eye opening. I was just like, wow, like this is different.
Yeah.
Like, where's the virtual Fox booth
Where's
that
the
we're
green
always seeing every week?
screen?
Where's the green screen? Where's the replica cars?
Yeah, because that's my thing. I had this discussion earlier today. I think not with you, but I had this discussion earlier today where I was like, just because you have a ton of technology to use doesn't mean you should use it. Like,
Yeah, because you kind of need that natural environment too.
yeah, because it's like it's great that they have the budget to have this big studio and do these green screen things, but they keep advertising NASCAR racing as like a family event, a big deal thing, just a fun event to go to, and then the pre-race is entirely in like a green screen studio, so that really takes any fan engagement out of the pre-race. So it's like it's
Yeah,
great that you have the budget for that, but like we can take that budget and put it into a live production at the track like they did, I guess, this week and last week, where it feels so much better. It feels so much natural because now we have that fan engagement, and so it's more interesting to watch rather than looking at four people sitting in a green screen studio with just no fun interactions. It's just like, damn, okay, like why am I watching
just
this?
like virtual stuff.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, let me pull up this chart real quick, and it's like, it's cool and all, but yeah, like you said, you need that fan base
I
there.
was gonna say it looks great, but the engagement not great. So, because that's the thing, you have the technology, you can use it, that's great. But when you're using it, but you're losing all of your fan engagement, that's where the problem is.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's kind of like the big issue. So, um, but yeah, it was pretty cool to see that come back. I'm hoping that they continue to do this every week.
If they don't, we riot.
Yeah, we
Bring
do.
back the Hollywood Hotel.
Bring back the. Oh my god, I missed that. I love the Hollywood Hotel.
Yeah.
I hope NBC kind of picks up on this too. Like when they pick up the coverage, I hope they start doing something like that. I mean, they kind of
Dude,
do
the Peacock Pit Box.
in a way. Yeah, but it'd be cool if they had it like where it's like in the not the grandstands, but um, in like the like behind the grandstands where all the fans are kind of going to their seats and stuff.
Yeah.
I think they did that for the Clash though. Yeah, I remember at the Clash, they had a what do you call it? They had the booth like in the actual grandstands
Oh yeah, they
that
did.
you can see the track behind them. Yeah, and it was so crazy because like you can see Tony Stewart, like Clint Boyer, just like walking through the grandstands just to get to the booth.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that was pretty cool. I do vaguely remember that. I wasn't there. You just got to see it more than I did, but just,
Yeah.
probably was there an actual like TV booth there? Is that why they put it there?
Um, they had them in, like in the main booth. Like they have that little
Like
uh
window thing.
yeah, yeah. They have like that for like the Fox broadcasters, but they had like a little like uh, halftime show there. They had like the pre-race show there and all that stuff. So
Yeah. See, look, fan engagement.
fan engagement. That's what it's all
And then
about.
the ratings were great for it too. So it's like, bam, fan
Yeah.
engagement. I guess that's what we're getting down to. Is like NASCAR just needs to get better with their fan engagement because they had the Star Wars issue where they were like, oh my god, we have all this technology, let's use it. Oh my god, all the fans are mad at us now. So,
Yeah. No, I mean it's good that they're starting to listen to us, and I mean the sport's getting better too, which is good
mhm.
because sorry, um, I mean the sport is getting better. It's starting to move in the right direction compared to previous years where the fan engagement wasn't as great,
Yeah.
and the viewership wasn't as great as well either. So people weren't going to the races as much. Now you're starting to see that increase
Yeah.
of fans coming to the racetrack, whether they're diehard fans or just regular people coming to go see the race. Yeah,
Which is good. Now let's put more
yes, please.
horsepower in those puppies, and we'll be chilling.
Give us
Just a little more. We can keep the super speedway package that we have now because the super speedway package we have now is fucking beautiful. But everywhere else, please, more horsepower, especially on the short tracks. Never in my life did I think a short track race would be boring, but oof.
give us 750 horsepower back, please.
Give us the 900 horsepower back, please.
The good old days
The good old days, the 900 HP.
where you had to brake in the turns.
Yeah. Back in my day, real men drove race cars.
Back in my days, we had to use brake pedals.
Just in case you didn't know, there's 3 pedals in the car. The middle one's the brake. That's a quote from somebody. I can't remember who said that.
I'm sure some race car driver said that.
There's I vaguely remember this interview. Somebody they got in a wreck. I can't remember who it was, but they were like, I just remember the quote. It's like, maybe they'll give him a chart next week in case he doesn't know there's 3 pedals in the car and the middle one's the brake.
Oh man. But I mean, overall, I think the next gen has been doing pretty good. I mean,
yeah.
the thing that people need to understand too is that not every race is going to be great. I think people were pretty upset about the Martinsville one.
I know. I still haven't watched the Cup race in Martinsville. I still have yet to
I
watch
didn't
it.
watch that either. No.
Okay.
The one thing I did hear a lot of people talk about that is just like there wasn't a lot of passing. I think we talked about it. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
like there was like no passing apparently.
yeah. But I mean, that's
Under green anyway. I think there was no pass for the lead under green, if I'm remembering correctly.
yeah. But I mean, you kind of have to expect that with a new car. They're still trying to figure things out. So, I mean, that's just how it is. So, I mean, not like I said, not every race is going to be great, but I'm sure when they go back there again, things will be better. And then same thing with Talladega. Things will be a little bit
No,
better.
leave Talladega alone. The package is great for.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Daytona
saying.
Talladega.
Like, this one's great, but it's going to get even better. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, okay, I feel you.
But,
The other good news is we kept everybody on the ground this time,
yeah, nobody flipped over.
for the most part. Oh, that reminds me. Did you see the fucking ARCA race?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
My God. That was a practice one, wasn't it?
No, not even practice. Did you watch the actual race?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. He flipped over and they had to, like, cut the car open, didn't they?
It was the 10 car drove up over the hood of I can't remember these drivers' names for the life of me, but I just remember the 10 car just went sailing through the air. Like how we didn't flip is a miracle and a half in itself. But then the whoever was driving the 69 car, I could probably pull the name up here, but
I see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You're looking at
25
the
got
replay?
spun out. Oh, my God. Shit.
Yeah, did you not see that?
I missed that one.
How did you miss that?
I saw the one where the 25 wrecked in practice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a
car
hard
got
hit too,
airborne.
and then yeah, no, dude, he was like on the door.
Oh, my God.
Like he
Ooh.
did a full like 90-degree flip.
And then the 69, like, T-boned the 7.
Yeah, dude, it hit the 7 car so hard the entire body shifted. Did you see that too?
I'm I'm watching the replay right now.
Yeah, if you look at the 7 car, the car that got T-boned, it hit him so hard the whole body shifted. Like you see the roofs caved in on the top and stuff.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Like that was a nasty wreck in more than one way.
Yeah. That was a really nasty wreck. Oh holy shit, man! That car almost flipped.
Yeah, so it's like they shifted the body on the 7 car, had to cut the roof off the 69 and get the driver out. And then the 10 car essentially did a 90-degree flip. Like everything that happened there was just insane.
Jesus.
Good news is everyone's okay as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it looked like everybody was okay. I mean, imagine if they still ran the old bodies.
Oh God.
That would have been worse.
If they still ran the old body and that happened, that 10 car would have been flipping through the grass.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nasty wreck.
God. You got anything you want to add for the Talladega weekend?
I think. Oh, I guess it's not really. It was before Talladega, but the whole Kyle Busch thing. I don't know if you heard it. I'm pretty sure you did. But the whole like, I think everybody was asking about what his plans are for next year, and he just pretty much said like, I don't know. Ask Joe Gibbs.
Oh
Which
yeah,
led everybody
he
into
hasn't
panic.
announced a contract thing yet. I saw that this morning actually. I didn't even see that last week. I saw that this morning where, because didn't he do an interview yesterday about it, and that's when he said he didn't really have anything lined up for next year yet.
Yeah, and then they pretty much asked him like, "Well, they're gonna keep you, right?" And he's like, "Ask Joe Gibbs."
Who? Okay, that opens a whole new can of worms.
Yeah,
If Kyle doesn't get re-signed, where do you think he goes? Do you think anyone picks him up?
I think 2311.
Do you think 2311 will pick him up?
I think so. I mean, there's.
Open a third car?
I would say so. Yeah. I mean,
Or do you think Kurt would retire and he would take Kurt's ride?
I think Kurt will still race, but because here's the thing, I've been seeing a lot of Menard commercials with Kyle Busch in it.
Have you really?
Yeah.
I have yet to see a single one of them.
And-
Probably because I don't watch TV.
And I'm starting to think that maybe they might be signing him next year.
That's gonna be really fucking wild.
He went from like a regular yellow
That's
to
gonna-
a highlighter yellow car.
That's gonna make me really uncomfortable to see Kyle Busch in a fucking highlighted Menards car. I'm used to the bright ass yellow imminent. Yeah. Oh no! I put it in my mind and I want to throw up. Like it feels weird seeing Kyle Busch in
It's
the
like the
5 car
forbidden
when he drove for
M&M.
Hendrick. The forbidden. No.
Oh no!
It's just like he's driven the 18 for so long, and like the M&Ms, like not even M&Ms, but like the number, specifically the 18, like candy car forever, like for so long that it feels illegal. Yeah, it feels illegal looking at him when he drove in the 5 car. Like I own a Kyle Busch Lowe's car, and it feels illegal to have.
Oh,
Like I have a 2004 Kyle Busch number 5 Lowe's car, and I'm like this feels illegal.
I was like, should I own this? Should
Yeah.
I report myself to the police? Excuse me, Ossifer. I committed a crime.
Ossifer, I have a Kyle Busch car. That's not illegal. It's a Hendrick car. Immediately
Hands
gets
behind
caught
your
from
back.
throwing in the hands behind. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's gonna be
Dude,
weird
you get
next
signed
year.
by Menards.
I mean, I've been hearing Menards. I've been hearing Hershey's.
Hershey's would be okay. It'd be weird
Yeah.
still, but
I mean, it would be kind of like a Snickers car.
that's true.
Um,
Dude,
The
bring
one-
back the Reese's ride.
yes, bring that back, please. Hershey Kisses.
Yeah.
One sponsor that I'm surprised that hasn't stepped up that much is Interstate Batteries.
Oh yeah, huh? Probably because I don't think they're going anywhere. Though is the thing. I mean, they also might not have the budget to step up.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, that is a
I
lot
don't-
to kind of step up to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think because I know the sponsorship model is different than it was in like the 2000s. I don't think they can afford to sponsor a full year like they could with Labani
Yeah.
or Yaley or those other
Yaley.
drivers that JJ Yaley.
All that money.
That also feels illegal. JJ Yaley in the 18.
It does.
You know what car I own? You know what I have?
JJ Yaley.
I have a JJ Yeley Home Depot car.
That is illegal.
With I'll I will send you a picture of it, and I'll also probably post it on the. I'll also probably put it up in the video. But I own a number 18 Home Depot JJ Yeley car.
Yikes.
I think it was from
That
one of
just
the
feels
Mexico
wrong in
races.
so many ways.
It does. I look at it. I'm just like, wow, this is disgustingly illegal, but I own it. It's a car that ran, and I have it. So.
But yeah, I think he'll end up landing something with Joe Gibbs. I don't think he's gonna leave Joe Gibbs. I think he'll find something. But I did see a tweet this earlier after the race. I guess uh, Toyota Racing wasn't very pleased with his comments and during the press conference.
Oh, well.
Which I mean, he always says stuff where it's like very I wouldn't say controversial, but it's like he just doesn't have like a filter. He's just like, oh, whatever. Like,
He just says what he thinks.
yeah, pretty much.
Which I respect that. I'm fine with that. But, so, I guess the new theory is he might re-sign with Gibbs, but he might re-sign with Menards as a sponsor, which is going to be fucking wild to me.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. If that does fall through, it's gonna be kind of weird.
Jesus. So I guess toward the end of the year we'll have a better idea of what's happening.
You'll probably
Because-
hear something by, I would say,
Maybe by the time around the playoffs start.
yeah, probably like around the playoffs, probably like around July or August.
Okay. Probably August.
Yeah, I think you'll start to hear more rumors like coming up like around June, July about sponsorships, and I think you'll probably hear like an official word. Maybe August.
Yeah, I can't even think of where he would end up if Joe Gibbs doesn't re-sign him, because I don't know if 2311 will open up to a 3-car team.
I mean, I think they will, just because of like the backing they have with Joe Gibbs. But
That's true.
I don't know, because like who else are they gonna sign? I mean, I feel like it's too early for Ty Gibbs.
Oh no, it's way too early for Ty Gibbs. That's the thing. If anything, I feel like Joe Gibbs might reduce back to a 3-car team.
You think so?
Like, if that's the scenario where Gibbs doesn't sign him, I don't really see anybody under Toyota Racing Development that's ready for a cup ride.
Yeah.
And
He's-
so, if anything, they'd probably move Truex or somebody. They'd probably move Truex or Bell to the 18, retire the 19 or something like that, and like
Yeah, because you got to
scale down to a 3-car team. Yeah, and then scale down to like a 3-car team again, and then 2311 would pick up that 3rd car. That's the only way I see that happening. I might be incredibly wrong. There's probably another way that could happen, but if that's how the cookie crumbles, I see that as maybe what would happen.
I think I have a feeling he might go to the 2311. Because I mean, he has somewhat of a good relationship with Denny Hamlin. I feel like it's kind of hard just to kind of give up Kyle Busch that quick.
It's very difficult to give up. That's why I'm saying it's like there's also a chance Kurt Busch retires, and if he doesn't re-sign with Gibbs and Kurt Busch retires, then they would just put him in the 45.
Because I don't see Kyle going to another manufacturer.
No, that'd be pretty wild. But then again, weirder things have happened. So
That is true. That is very true.
the day we woke up and found out Trackhouse had bought Chip Ganassi Racing, that was a wild morning.
I mean, I wasn't expecting that with my Frosted Flakes.
The Chris is over there eating his Frosted Flakes. He's like, wait, what?
Wait, what? They bought who?
Choking on your Frosted Flakes.
I mean,
Wasn't I with you when that happened?
what was I?
Weren't we? Wasn't I with you when that happened? Or no?
I don't think.
That was what was? I don't remember. I just remember it was fucking yeah. It was a wild morning. Anyway, realistically, I think Kurt retires if in this scenario where he doesn't re-sign with Gibbs. I feel like Kurt might retire because he's been in the TV booth a lot.
Yeah,
So
and
there's a chance Kurt goes to TV and then Kyle Busch takes over the 54
yeah, you've been
or
seeing that a lot
45.
too,
Sorry.
especially in the truck series.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that is true. You might see Kurt Busch in the Fox booth next year. Because I didn't he sign a 2-year contract or was it 1 year?
You know what? That's a wonderful question. I think it was a 1-year contract with
Let me see.
2311. Yeah, if you want to look that up really quick. But yeah, my new theory is that if Bush doesn't sign with Gibbs next year, Kurt moves to the TV booth and then Kyle takes over the 45.
Oh yeah, it's a
What they do
multi-year.
with the 18 car? It's multi-year. How many years
Um,
does it say?
that's what I'm trying to look up right now. It just says multi-year, but which I have a feeling is probably 2 years.
Okay, so never mind. They're good. Okay, that theory's already been debunked. So,
But I mean, it's still a possibility for them to do a third car team.
that's true.
Because what they'll probably do is since that charter is available at Joe Gibbs Racing, they'll just give that to 2311, or they'll buy it off of Denny Hamlin.
That's
and just
true.
give him, like, a
But
discount.
do they move the 18 or do they?
That is a good question. I don't think they'll give up the 18.
I don't think so because that's like a flagship number for Gibbs. I feel like if Joe Gibbs scales back to 3 cars, they'd get rid of the 19.
You know what number they'll probably pick though?
What?
54. 54
That's
or
true.
51. That
Maybe 54.
Yeah, maybe 54. I mean, 51 is Cody Ware, but I feel like 51
I was gonna say I
would be-
think the 51's already taken by Rick Ware, so I think he'd have to go with the 54.
yeah. But it would be cool to see him do the 51.
Well, he'd have to fight Rick Ware for that one.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Give me all your money."
give me, give me all your money.
Yeah, it looks like multi-year contract. Looks like it's probably gonna be like 2 years.
Okay. Okay. Now we just wait patiently to see what the hell's going on in the 18 camp.
Yeah.
Because if they scale from 4 to 3 cars, I don't see them getting rid of the 18. I feel like they would just move Truex over and then get rid of the 19.
Yeah. Or they'll give Bell the 18 and then keep Truex in the 20 or 19.
Yeah. There's just some numbers with Joe Gibbs that have been around forever. Like the 18 and the 20 are the 2 cars that really started Joe Gibbs Racing. So I really don't see them getting rid of the 18 or the 20.
The 19 I can see them getting rid of because it's kind of like... I mean, it's only been around since, like, what, 2015?
Yeah, well, no, they've raced it before. Bobby Labonte drove the 19 car in the Busch Series for a handful of years. So the 19 is not new to Joe Gibbs Racing, but it's not a number they use often. It wasn't used like consistently until they brought in Carl Edwards.
Yeah. That is true.
So yeah, I feel like realistically they'd probably move Truex over and then get rid of the 19.
Yeah, I think that's what's probably going to happen. But, I don't know. I would say it'd be kind of hard to get rid of Kyle Busch. Especially Joe Gibbs.
Oh yeah.
But then again, I
Be a
don't
fool.
know the status that they've been having, because from what it sounds like they're not getting along. So that could be a possibility.
Woof. Yeah, and that's true. If anything, he might sign for another year, and then when Kurt retires, they'll move him over. I don't know. There's so many what ifs going into that scenario that it's really hard to pin down what's happening.
Yeah. Because I feel like moving Kyle into 2311 will be kind of good. Because they have that veteran driver that can kind of guide them in the right direction.
Well, I have a veteran driver right now with Kurt.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, once Kurt's out, they can kind of, still get that backing from a veteran driver.
That's true.
Not just like a veteran
Yeah.
driver, but like a championship driver.
Well, Kurt's also a champion.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's too early to debate what.
not to jump your shit, but like
But
Kurt and
Kyle
Kyle
has
are
two.
both veterans and champions.
But I don't know. We'll see. It's still early. I mean, this is just a rumor right now, so we'll see. For all we know, maybe Kyle might stay with 18, maybe not.
Watch him move over to like,
Stuart Haas.
I was gonna bring back the 81 joke. Watch fucking Team Extreme Concepts come back when he drives the 81.
Breaking news: Kyle Busch drives for the 81 car.
Yeah.
Takes him to the
If he doesn't re-sign with Toyota, where do you think he would end up?
I feel like
if it's that drastic. No, I'm just saying hypothetically. Hypothetically, let's say shit hits the fan. He doesn't re-sign with Gibbs and he doesn't re-sign with Toyota.
Good question.
Where do you think they'd blop him?
I would say maybe Chevy.
A third Trackhouse car.
That's a possibility. It could be. He could be the third Trackhouse driver. I mean, there's also rumors about Dodge coming back too.
Dude, Kyle Busch in the Dodge debut. Or re-debut, a comeback. Fuck, I don't know what to call that.
Kyle Busch driving the Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
Menards car.
The Dodge Menard. That would be cursed. That would be a cursed car.
Kyle Busch
Imagine
comes
that
back,
happens.
drives the number 18 Menards Dodge Challenger.
No, the 81. The number 81
Number
Menards
81.
Dodge Challenger.
Like everything's just wrong about it.
That's when you screenshot that announcement and you travel back in time to like 2010 and you show that to somebody in 2010. Yeah.
You see this?
You
This
just
is your future.
This is your future. So gotta go. What year is that?
This is the year.
It's like the Xfinity race. You just take a picture of the Xfinity qualifying. It's just a 3 Earnhardt crew chief Larry Mack. Take a picture of that and send it. Put it in a time machine.
This is your future.
Yeah.
God. I know. I would never have thought of that. That Larry Mack would come back.
I don't think anybody really did.
And then shout out to the tow truck driver that literally just demolished Cody Ware's diffuser.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you sent me that gif. Dude, they were dragging the shit out of that
He
car.
was hauling ass too. Like he was just
He
like,
was.
He's like, fuck your car, we're going for a ride, buddy.
He said, "Bitch, I got dinner at 6. I gotta get going."
He's like, your race is done. Yeah, it was
For real,
bad because you can see like pieces of the diffuser just breaking off.
he was going way faster than he should have been.
Yeah.
But oof. That we had the return of the tire issue with BJ McLeod.
Ah, and then the famous 4-race vacation for the crew chief.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, man.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, that was bad. I was like, oh shit. I thought like maybe like he broke an axle or something, but nope. You saw the hub fall off and the tire. So
Away goes the tire.
away you go.
The wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel.
Where was Vince Welch when we needed him?
He's fuck. He's somewhere. He's doing Vince Welch things.
He's like probably exploding over Ross Chastain's win. The wheel.
Dude, everyone was exploding over Ross Chastain's. But did you hear the crowd?
Yeah, they were going crazy.
They were pumped. They were losing their minds.
Like when he threw the watermelon too.
Yes.
That was funny.
Ross Chastain is a certified hype man.
You want to hype a crowd up? Just bring a watermelon. You're good to go.
No, just bring Ross Chastain and a watermelon, then you're good.
You need a hype
That's how you
man.
do it.
Just have Ross Chastain show up to your party.
Exactly. Who needs clowns when you have Ross Chastain?
Just shows up with a watermelon. What's he doing? He's like, yeah, and just smashes.
He's the entertainment. He's just throwing watermelons at kids. He's like, hey.
He's just throwing watermelon pieces.
Yeah. Oh god. All right. So just so we're not here forever. Got anything you want to wrap up with?
Nope. That is it for me.
Is it for you? Okay.
As it's time for points now, isn't it?
Oh fuck yeah! It is time for points. Look at me not having my points sheet open. Okay. Bomp. There it is. Okay. I pretty much just want to cover Talladega points.
Yeah.
So beepity, beepity, beepity. There it is. Oop, come back. No, not your mic. All right. Okay, so looking at the Xfinity points now that I have them open, after Talladega, I have AJ Allmendinger as the points leader, which I think he was the points leader last week too. So I don't really think the lead changes there. But in second place, I have Noah Gragson, followed by Ty Gibbs, Ryan Sieg, and Brandon Jones rounding out the top 5. Then that's going to be followed by Austin Hill, Josh Berry, Riley Herbst, Anthony Alfredo, and Landon Castle in 10th position for the Xfinity Series points after Talladega.
Wow. Excuse me. So for my point standings, I have AJ leading the field with Noah Gragson, Ty Gibbs 3rd, Josh Berry 4th, Brandon Jones 5th, Justin Allgaier is 6th, Ryan Siege is 7th, 8th is Sam Mayer, 9th is Austin Hill, and 10th is Riley Herbst.
Nice. I love stage points. They really fuck up our points, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Because I have Sam Mayer as 12th and Justin Allgaier 11th, and they're both in your top 10. So.
Oh, yeah. And then Landon Castle's like outside the top 10. He's 11th.
He's 11th. Ooh, I got Castle. Actually, Castle's tied with Allgaier.
Really?
I think I just put Castle ahead because he had a better finish.
I just realized that there's only like 3 Toyotas out of all the Xfinity series.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Is it just the Gibbs Toyotas?
Yeah.
No
Actually,
way.
there might be more, but they're just not counted for points.
Okay, I was gonna say there's no way there's only 3 Toyotas in the entire Xfinity.
I was like
field,
looking.
because isn't
I
that
was
only-
looking through the standings. I'm like, wait, why is there only 3 Toyota signs?
Yeah, they might not be eligible because the 26 is a Toyota, the 26 team.
I think it's
They
because
take-
maybe
they
they
drive Toyota.
switch. Oh, that's why. Because they keep switching like their cars. So they're not like a dedicated car like Jeb Burton or like Brandon Brown. So like if they switch different cars, they don't keep the number.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say MBM also runs Toyota, so I was like, I know there's more Toyota teams in the Xfinity Series because I know that the 26. I don't know what team it is, but John Hunter drove for him, and I think Chandler Smith made his Xfinity debut, and they drive Toyotas. That was a Toyota, and then MBM runs Toyota. So
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah. So don't lie to me. I got you.
I'm a liar.
Caught you. You're a liar.
I-
So scrolling. What's up?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay. Scrolling down to the Cup points now. I have still, once again, for the 80th consecutive week, we have Ryan Blaney as the points leader,
Ooh.
followed by Kyle Busch, William Byron, Chase Elliott, and Ross Chastain for my top 5. And then Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, and Eric Almirola for my top 10.
Ooh. Mine's a little bit different.
I was gonna say,
So
you said ooh the second I said Ryan Blaney.
So Chase Elliott is first, Ryan
Ew.
Blaney's second, William Byron is in third, fourth is Kyle Busch, fifth is Alex Bowman, sixth is Joey Logano, seventh is Kyle Larson, eighth is Martin Truex Jr., ninth is Ross Chastain, 10th is Eric Almirola.
Okay, so the only thing we have the same on that list is Truex in 8th and Almirola in 10th. Everything else is completely shifted.
Yeah. Everything's so...
All the same drivers, though, which I think is funny. Like, it's all the same drivers, just in a very different order.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's all different. Let's see. Denny Hamlin's in 24th right now.
Is he 24th for you?
Yeah.
Let me see where he's at for me. He's 24th for me as well.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it's not that different
That was anticlimactic. Okay.
then. We're expecting a huge difference, and it's like, nope.
I have Brad Keselowski in 31st though.
31st.
Yeah.
I have Keselowski in 29th.
Ah, a mild difference there.
Yeah, all those stage points.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 100% the stage points.
Yeah.
But that's actually not. Yeah, interesting that we have all the same drivers in the top 10, just slightly different positions in the points.
Yeah.
Where did you say Ryan Blaney was in yours?
Second.
Second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I got him.
I don't know how Chase Elliott's first though.
I don't either. Probably
Cause,
stage points,
yeah.
but even then he hasn't.
Because
Yeah,
he
it
only
has to be
has
stage
one
points.
top 5, 7 top 10s. Blaney has like 4 top 5s. Yeah.
I don't know, Chief. I have him fourth, so he hasn't been too inconsistent.
Yeah, that is true.
Like he's been running up front quite decently.
Yeah. Yeah, he has, but he hasn't been like too spectacular compared to his other teammates.
Nah, he's also been running the worst. I don't know. They've all been running pretty about the same. I feel like they're all like very quietly up front.
Yeah.
I mean, Chase Elliott's made the least amount of noise, but he's still up there with them. Because you can't really say he's the weak link this year because he's still running top 5. But he's also the only one who hasn't won yet.
Yeah, I think that's the only difference.
Yeah, because he hasn't won yet, but he's still finishing top 5, top 10 with his teammates. So it's like he's not a weak link by any means. He's just very quietly up in the front.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Every week he's up there.
Yeah, he's always up there. Sorry, I'm like fixing my mic.
No, you're good.
He's been up there. I would have never expected William Byron with 2 wins though.
Willie B. Breakout season, 2 dubs.
2 dubs.
Dude, and now Chastain has 2 dubs.
Who would have thought that they would be the 2 with multiple wins?
I was gonna say we only have 2 repeat winners this year, and it's William Byron and Ross Chastain. Who the fuck would have saw that coming?
And Larson only has 1. With the breakout season he had last year, I would have thought he would have more.
Well, this might be the championship slump.
That is true. That is true.
Happens to everybody. You win a championship and then you shit your pants the next year. So this is Larson shitting his pants this year.
Yeah. And he's got diarrhea.
Yeah. No, Denny Hamlin's got diarrhea.
Just no championship.
Yeah. He went on the emotional championship slump. Where he should have won the championship, but he didn't. So he's shitting his pants just in case.
He's like, just in case, I'm going to shit my pants.
Exactly. All right. So, unless you got any final thoughts, I guess we could start wrapping this one up.
No, I'm good. I think we pretty much did everything that we wanted to talk about.
All right. We're going to Dover next week, right?
Yes, Dover.
Sweet. All right. Well, with that, we're going to wrap up the Talladega weekend. And we will see all y'all in Dover.
See you in Dover.